Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Youth Squad Prospects 4 with Morecambe. And today we start off October with a game against Cheltenham. Then we face Choose and Touring Buses Tranmere. And finally we face our former YSP team in Carlisle United. Now the reason for this to be a 3-game episode is because first, we are up for a squad report. Liam McNeil is a 62 overall, gone up by 1. Sebastian Lacroix overall of 55, gone up by 7. Ian Murphy overall of 64. Yannick Mallet overall of 63, gone up by 1. One new player here, Giuseppe Mariani, 47 overall, right back, can also play left back. 4-star, 2-star, high medium work rates, 5'11". Good pace on him, but no technicals apart from long shots, which is interesting. He was one of the 2 players that I signed up from the scout reports last episode. Michel Gallo overall of 55, God those 5-star, 5-star look tasty. Jeremy Redenton overall of 57, gone up by 4. Let's try and give him a long shot this episode, because in the other episode we didn't got to see his. Alexander Krav overall of 58, gone up by 5. Valerio Guidi overall of 58. Peter Farrell overall of 55. Thomas O'Byrne overall of 46, gone up by 1. Bruno Chumacero overall of 53, gone up by 3. Antonio Santoro overall of 55, gone up by 1. Nicola Russo overall of 52, scored an incredible goal last episode. Go check that out if you haven't already. Brian Duffy overall of 52. Dylan Brennan overall of 51. This is the second player that we promoted from the scout reports last episode. 3-star, 4-star, doesn't like to work hard for his money. 5'11", good pace on him, and that's about it. Some good finishing and heading accuracy, which is interesting. We might put him up top, simply because he's got the height and he's got a good finishing stat. Gabriele Ferrari overall of 44. And finally the 2 left wingers, Stefan de Fresne, scout future star, overall of 62, got up by 2. And Christophe Chevalier overall of 50, gone up by 1. And second of all, because we've got some customizations to go through this episode, and I'm going to go through them all, starting with Gabriele Ferrari. Well, here's the comment on screen. Tomahawk basically wanted me to print a Maranello flag on Ferrari, and that's what I've tried to do. Those are the closest boots to yellow and red. We've got a little bit of red, mostly yellow because red is on the shirt, some yellow boxing tape on both wrists, and that is it. Thank you very much, Tomahawk. And now for these next players who got the upgrades, I've put them in the 200 subs Q&A, but I forgot to shout them out in the proper episode. First up we've got Guidi. There's a comment on screen and a little spin for the cameras as usual. So thank you very much to Sam Vanel for putting that in, and he decided on the number 6 in the end. That's why he isn't wearing the number 77. So here's the second one. Liam McNeil, the captain, has been customized by the Touring Bus. Thank you very much for your kit upgrade. And there's the only orange boots I could find. This is the closest I've got to black and orange boots. So there you go. Decided to go with more black on the gloves then. And this is the fit. I think it's a very nice pair of gloves if you ask me. High sock height, shorts, and no ankle tape. Really like his customization. And finally, with all of the managerial stuff out of the way, we're going to start off this episode with a trip to Cheltenham. Starting lineup on screen, Brennan and Mariani both get the nod for this game. Most of our players are still tied from the last episode. So here is the team that's going to face Cheltenham. League 2 action here live from Wadden Road. We are the best defensive team in the league and the worst scoring team in the league. So you can tell why I've gone attacking now. Russo, chip it forward. Good ball. Here is Brennan. He can score straight away and it's in off both posts. It's 1-0 Morecambe, just 3 minutes on the clock. What a start to his Morecambe career. He is living the shrimp life. Gets in, what a fantastic touch, and the finish to match. Fantastic, this camera angle is everything. Keeper had no chance, not even close to parrying that out. Just about trickles in after hitting both posts. He was there for the rebound anyway. Dylan Brennan, take a bow. Oh, ball over the top. Here is Barnett. He's in on goal. He's got someone inside, and that's an equaliser. Cheltenham with that fire reply. Look at this. Ball over the top after the goal kick. Cuts inside, lays it off to his teammate, and bang. I think McNeil only saw the ball as it was going past because he did have a defender obstructing the view. O'Byrne deflects it but doesn't get it. Yeah, Skeety does well. Still hasn't got the ball. Wow, got 2 challenges in and we still haven't got the ball. And they're still going forward. Good save, McNeil. That is half time. 1-1 at the break. It's been more lively this game. I like the change of formation. Farrell, Ferrari and Duffy are all coming on for the second half. There's Russo. Good ball down the line. Duffy has some space. What is he going to do with it? Oh, bad clearance at the back post, but Ferrari can't turn it in. Oh, that is a foul, and that might be a red. It is a second yellow for Lacroix. We're going to play with 10 men now. So here's how we're going to play now that Lacroix has been sent off. Ferrari is at left back. Gideon Gallo have to play centre back. Farrell and Duffy as the double pivot in midfield behind Santoro, and Russo supporting Brennan. Oh, effort in. They hit the crossbar. Ferrari, he can whip it in. It's a great cross. Ball. Here is Duffy inside the penalty area. Santoro, what a ball! Oh my word, Santoro, the composure to square it across. That was beautiful. And number 29, I think it is Farrell. It is 2-1. Fantastic link-up play there. And Santoro with the composure to square it across to Farrell. Keeper wasn't expecting that in a million years. And Farrell gets his first goal for Morecambe. Here is Duffy. Brennan. Back to Duffy. Can he get a goal? It's wide. It's badly timed. Good cross inside. Here is Jones going for the acrobatic attempt. Calm down, son. You're not Russo. And that is full time. Great victory here for Morecambe. 2-1. And I couldn't be happier. At road to one of the top 10 teams in Cheltenham. Great goal here by Dylan Brennan. He brings something to this side and I think he should be starting up top. As soon as we get Gallows finishing up, I think he's going to play up front as well. Man of the match goes to Barnett there on the bench with an 8.4. But our best player on the pitch, Russo, who got the assist. And Brennan, Farrell and Santoro all did fantastically well. Apparently we only had 1 shot on target but scored 2 goals. Yeah, and we had more possession, which is so rare. I'm chuffed a bit with that. We had more possession. It says it all. Player of the month for the month of October is Jordan Bowery from Crewe, Alexandra. Second game of this episode and we're at home against Stews and Touring Buses Tranmere. Stew or SJH Sports was the first YouTuber that I watched doing this series, so very special place in my heart for him. And next up, on the top right of your screen, there's an eye. Click on it and you'll find Touring Buses channel. He's an up and coming YouTuber. Go give him some love, some support. He's on 55 subscribers, something around that. So he definitely needs our support. I am glad to report that we have 19 players, which means Lacroix can sit out and we can put a full substitutes bench full of regens as well. Starting lineup on screen, 2 changes to the side. Murphy and Chumacero are back in it and Redenton is pushed forward to the CDM role. The rest stay the same. EFL League 2 action here live from the Globe Arena. We are hosting Tranmere Rovers. They just got promoted from the National League. Takes it on the stomach. Jennings puts it inside and McNeil with a save. First big intervention this episode for him. Half time, 0-0 at the break. Some good chances for either side. but nothing major yet. 3 changes at the break. Duffy, Ferrari and Brennan are all coming on for the second half, trying to get a goal here.
Good run towards the near post.
No, bad clearance. They've hit the post and they've missed an empty net. Wow, that is unlucky for Tranmere. They had a good chance there, even though it was an acute angle. Forward. Finally, we've released ourselves from the pressure. Here is Duffy. Just needs to whip it in, and it's well timed, but Duffy can't get there. Oh, good ball inside. Oh, no. Oh, we are hanging on by a thread here. McNeil catches the cross, and that is full time, 0-0. Second half failed to live up to the party, unfortunately. But it is a point in the end. Tranmere had more possession, that is usual in our games. Similar chances for either side. Nobody truly deserved the win. And man of the match was Liam McNeil in the net. Congratulations, finally gets one. It's about time he does so. 6 saves. I've just seen this pass by after the game, but Akinde's Lincoln has faced NG's Crew Alexandra, and Akinde has won 3-2. Third and final game of this episode, we are facing Carlisle United. As you can see there, they are 17th in the table. Starting lineup on screen, this is the team that's going to face Carlisle. It's basically the first team without Chumacero, who's out on international duty with Bolivia. And so I decided to rest O'Byrne and bring him on in the second half and put Lacroix in the centre-back spot. The rest is the first team. Let's see how Chevalier does on that left-hand side, which he hasn't played on. Here we go, EFL League 2 action here live from Brunton Park. And we're facing our first ever team of youth squad prospects. I'll leave the playlist link in the eye on the top right. Fortunately, this Carlisle doesn't have the magic Swedish trio we had up front. Kendrick Eriksson, Simon Lidberg and Arber Smith lighted up the Premier League. Fortunately, we won't have to deal with that today, otherwise we would have been for a long evening. Someone's injured for Carlisle. That's not the best of starts, and it's Granger, the best free kick taker on the team. Don't know how he got injured, maybe jumping for the ball. He landed on his knee, that's what. Ouch. Going short with the corner kick. Oh, they've played that so well. It's a goal for Carlisle. Oh, that was a studied set piece, wasn't it? I see what Carlisle did there. Oh, and they scored a second. It's Yates, good crossing, and Krav, 6'7". How have you not won the header there? He is so small. Look, Krav has just stood there instead of going for the ball. I couldn't select him for some stupid reason. And Yates gets a free header past McNeil, and it's 2-0. Redenton. Russo. Still Russo. He'll go to the ball and he'll swing it in. What a header in, and it's hit the post. Oh, that was our best chance of the half, and that is the last action of it. 2-0 Carlisle, but it's looking lively now. We could have gone into the break 2-1 down, rather. But there it is, Jerry Yates scored the second goal for Carlisle. I do have him on the ultimate team. I'm using all of our substitutes in the 71st minute. Duffy, Farrell and O'Byrne are on for Gallo, Lacroix and Chevalier. Seems to be the story of the fucking game. Can't string 2 passes together. Here is Brennan. Play it forward. Here is Duffy making a run for it. That is a foul and the penalty. Gillespie should be booked, at least. There you go. Well, there is literally no time after this penalty, but I want us to get a consolation for the team morale. Here is Dylan Brennan going to the right. Fantastic penalty. I thought of going left first, but then switched to the right at the last minute. And good finish by Brennan. Second goal in League 2. Full-time whistle is blown. 2-1 victory here for the home side. It's a welcome back to Broughton Park. Not the best of performances, but definitely not the worst. We took the penalty right at the end, and Dylan Brennan was our best player on the pitch because of it. Joe Kennedy gets the man of the match, 8.8 match rating for him. Got 1 assist and great performance overall. We couldn't get past him. He was intercepting our passes left, right and centre throughout that game. That is it for this episode. Next time, look at that for a cliffhanger. We are facing Colchester next, and it's a welcome back home for Eric and Gary to the Colchester Community Stadium. We are next to each other on the table, so even higher stakes there. We are 20th and 1 point below Colchester United and 2 points behind Cheltenham and Notts County and also Lincoln City. But that is it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed recording it. Much better time out of this time. This team is going places. I'm going to see you all next time. And until then, have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.